Hi guys, my name is Akrizi and this is the Movie Critic. One of the best action movie in the year 2023 so far is The Extraction 2, directed by Sam Hargrave, starring Chris Hemsworth, and it was written by John Russo. We were shown how Tyler Rake survived the multiple gunshots and the fall from the Bangladeshi bridge in the original Extraction, and how he bounced back, with the mission that motivated him. He was tasked by his ex-wife to help her jailbreak her sister and her children from the most secured and protected prison in all of Georgia. We were made to understand, that the husband of this lady is a brother to the biggest criminal, organization in the country, per se. And also, the jailbreak resulted in the killing of this guy, and Tyler and his team, they were haunted. That is just to summarize how the movie actually went. I believe a whole lot of you guys have seen this movie. You get. Now, it has a good storyline. A very big kudos to the screenwriters. Nice effort from, all the production team. Of course, the actors and of course the main character, Chris Hemsworth, and his team, they did a great job in the stunts, the dialogues, and a whole lot of other stuffs. Kudos were also given to the director for the 21-minute sequence scene without no observable cut in the movie. Hype was all up on it, shooting it, several scenes in just one shot, no cuts, no reasonable observable cuts in that particular 21. Oh my goodness, this was crazy. If you don't know where I was talking about, you have to notice from where Chris Hemsworth, Tyler Rake, where he got into the prison till he got out, till he rescued his ex-wife's sister, till they got to the train, till he fought those choppers, till they got till the train crashed. There were no observable cuts. Like, it was just one shot, and it was perfect. It was actually simulated. Those that are in the cinematography world would understand this better. This was the hype surrounding it. Now, the director, of course, in as much as this director put in so much work and effort to make this movie a great one, a good one, to make it a blockbuster. There are some mistakes, however, we can't deny that. Some of these mistakes are quite ridiculous, while some are, still being fair. Most of these mistakes are things you all saw in the movie, but it obviously flew over your head. Like, it happens. Some of you might even see one or two things and be like, that's a mistake right there. You might not actually concentrate or put your mind to it. Now, let's pick up these mistakes one after the other and analyze them. I know you all wouldn't want to get these exclusive Extraction 2 mistakes and loopholes, without giving this video a like. Come on, guys. I also want to see your comments and your opinions in the comment box below. You guys would definitely have one or two things to say about this movie, how good it is, the mistakes you probably saw. Maybe I missed one or two mistakes, and of course I doubt it. Let me just hear your thoughts and your opinions in the comment box below. Don't forget to turn on the post notification bell too, and most importantly, subscribe. Guys, you gotta subscribe, man. You gotta subscribe. You and I both know that these things don't cost a dime, nor do they cost a penny. So come on, guys, subscribe. So let's get to it. We have a few mistakes we are going to be checking out. So let's start from number one. Now, Nick Khan doesn't kill Zurab in Austria. You guys might be wondering, who is Nick Khan? Now, Nick Khan is that supporting character of Tyler Rake in the movie, that lady that is always giving information to Chris Hemsworth, Tyler Rake per se, in Extraction 2. Now, Extraction 2 director Sam Hargrave shapes an intriguing villain with Zurab. We all know Zurab, the guy that was chasing Tyler Rake across Europe because he killed his brother. Who was hunting Tyler across Europe? I already told you, because Tyler killed his beloved brother while trying to smuggle and jailbreak his wife and children out of the Georgian prison. Now, Zurab wants Tyler dead so bad for killing his brother David and taking the children. It leads to a fight at a very tall Austrian hotel. Both engaged in a really, really, really crazy fight, with Tyler sliding off a glass roof to catch the fallen Nick. Now, he tosses her onto the balcony, where Nick actually found the gun belonging to Zurab. Now, we should all note that, Zurab and Nick were fighting on the glass when Tyler Rick actually came into the scene. Now, he already beat Nick to it, and Nick was actually falling down out of the building when Tyler Rick came through to help her. Now, he helped her through her to the balcony. He fought this guy. He fought Zurab, and Zurab was also about to fall down. Now, when he threw Nick to the balcony, there was a gun right there that she should have took and shot Zurab, and the movie would have ended there. Actually, you get it wouldn't take you 1 or 2 seconds. How would you make such a mistake? Why Zurab was hanging, off the roof after he scrapped with Tyler? Nick ignores the fact she has him dead on sight right there. She could literally shoot Zurab dead. It was a soft one for her. With his body falling dozens of stories off the ground. Yet she heads off to protect the children and their mother, Ketaven. Now, it is a massive plot. I believe it is a very, very big, massive plot. Convenience just to create Extraction 2's bloody ending and a grudge match between Tyler and Zurab. But it is a big mistake for Nick, as letting Zurab live allows him to later kill her own brother, Yaz. You get that, the guy that Nick's brother that died on the chopper. You get. Now, there is a clause though. Even though Tyler threw Nick to the balcony in rush to get out to protect the family at all costs, it wouldn't take Nick more than a few seconds to shoot Zurab off the glass rail with the gun she found rather. You get. So if they wanted a different narrative to lead to that bloody ending, they should have involved a new character. They should have brought in a new character to that scene that would distract Nick from shooting Zurab off the balcony. You get. Anyhow you look at it, it is a big mistake from Nick. It helps in the tension. It actually helps in the tension and motivation that fueled the bloody ending because of Yaz's death. So I understand where the producer is actually coming, the director was coming from, but it is still a mistake. Now, number 2, we have Yaz Khan. Yaz doesn't realize his phone was missing, which was ridiculous. In this 24th century, 2023, how will you be with your phone? How won't you be with your phone for 12 hours, and you are on the plane, you are moving helter skelter, you are taking different form of transport, and you cannot even now let me analyze this. Now, Nick and Yaz help Tyler get Ketaven out of the prison, as she is his ex-wife's sister. However, they had to kill Ketaven's abusive ex, David, to free her and the children from the prison. I believe you all know this story already. Now, this angers Sandro. Sandro is actually David's son, you get. Now, who refuses to believe his father would have killed his mother, Sandro. Sandro ends up stealing Yaz's phone on the plane en route to Austria. Now, this was what happened. Sandro now puts a call through to Zurab, his uncle, to be exact, his uncle, while on the plane en route to Austria to reveal their location and where they were actually headed. Now, he actually keeps the phone for a couple of hours. He literally kept the phone from the flight till they landed, till they got settled in an hotel, till they got their papers processed, till he confronted Tyler. It was way too long. I mean, that's a really long hours of time. It's quite ridiculous to think Yaz wouldn't notice his phone got swiped off the dining table on the plane, or that Sandro could keep it for so long. That's ridiculous. It was a very, very petty mistake. And I believe that this is a plot twist so Zurab could come over, infuriating the audience over how disloyal Sandro is. Of course, that guy was dumb in the movie, honestly. And why Yaz forgets about the phone, after eating next to the child, that's one hell of a mistake, but we get it. They needed an excuse for Zurab to know their location. But I believe that it would have been more reasonable if Sandro called Zurab on the plane and tell him where they were en route, where they were headed, and drop the phone back so that Yaz would see it. Then probably when they actually get to the hotel, he could pick up the phone again and call Zurab to tell him their exact location. That would have been a more reasonable way to do it. But instead, it's still a mistake. A mistake is a mistake. You can't just leave your phone for that amount of time. That's ridiculous. Sandro's loyalty makes no sense. This guy is one of the dumbest character in this movie. how can you be this dumb? It's right in your face. Like, now, for example, in the Georgian prison, even though Sandro disguised like he slept when his father came into their jail to check on them, he never slept though. It was obvious. Like, the camera showed us that this guy was legit on the bed. He wasn't sleeping at all. Now, Sandro literally hears his father, David, threatening to kill his mother for hating how he has used political connections and stalked them there to keep him company in the prison. Thus, he shouldn't be angry the man got killed fighting Tyler in the escape mission. Secondly, Zurab's gangsters repeatedly try to kill Tyler's crew. Like, from them leaving the prison, they got shot, they got bombed, to them getting to the train, to them getting to the hotel. Like, there were multiple times, Zurab's thugs, gangsters tried to kill Tyler's crew. And even him and, his mother and his, sister. After Sandro let them know he's there with his little sister, obviously. That's an obvious red flag, honestly. Like, Zurab doesn't care about them. It was obvious. It was just all about revenge for him, because they obviously killed his own brother. Yet, the boy flees and runs to his uncle in the final act. Like, which evidence is... God. The evidence is there already. You get... when evidence is there, his gang is filled with monsters. By the time he actually realizes what was going on, it was too late. He got moved out. He got bombs on him, just to law. Yeah, I believe you guys have seen the movie. You know what's up. Now, the fourth mistake was the Georgian prison magically allows a riot. Okay. In the final act, Extraction 2 was essentially a Call of Duty movie, and it was obvious. With Tyler as a super spy sneaking the family out because David's men will try to kill once they see the prison break. Conversely, rival gangs will murder the crew if spotted to get back at David. That's another thing. Now, however, everyone was in their cells, all locked up. So it seems like smooth sailing until Tyler's squad were seen fleeing. Suddenly, when the heroes hit the courtyard, there's a full-scale riot without explaining how all the prisoners got out, without even explaining why or what actually caused the riots in the first place. You get? The only guy who even had privileges is David. So it would make sense to have paid off Warden to give some of his crew privileges, but there is no reason the rivals should be free too. You get? Or have a means of breaking out of the jail to cause a riot. The film keeps this a total mystery just to have an epic fight scene. And obviously, Tyler tipped the prison security guy to have his way into the prison when he was about entering into the prison to rescue Ketiven and his children. He could have let all the prisoners be in their cells instead of making some of them be in the prison's cold courtyard. The director didn't give us any reasonable reason to have let loose some of the prisoners to be in the yard in the first place. Also, they all could have been locked up such that even if David saw Tyler taking his family away, just like he did, there wouldn't have been much he could have done. Because Tyler tipped the prison guy already. All he would do is scream and shout. Nothing would happen. And he would be ignored till Tyler escapes. But in another scenario, in another narrative, in my own opinion, hadn't been all the prisoners were locked up and David saw Tyler taking his family away, as the only man with privileges in the whole prison, it could definitely and obviously influence some of the loyal wardens to open the cells, the gate cells of his own gang members to hunt down Tyler and his crew, which would have definitely cut out the prison courtyard scene. The directors willingly keep these scenarios out just to have that epic fight scene in the courtyard, and it was very, very, very obvious because they don't have a very, very tangible reason for allowing that. Well, those are the mistakes I actually spotted in Extraction 2. 4 big mistakes. If you have any, drop them in the comment box below. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate. Thank you guys for watching. It means a lot. Give this video a like, subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell. Watch out for more amazing content. Guys, till next time, peace.